So it's Friday, I'm waking up getting ready to start my day, and of course we got more shenanigans happening. It wouldn't be a proper Friday without some BS happening here in the sneaker world. So they're over here talking about Cool Kicks being raided. Cool Kicks? Nah, that's crazy. Like, everybody knows Cool Kicks, right? One of the most popular resale shops located on the West Coast. And even if you haven't visited Cool Kicks, like, you gotta know about the YouTube channel, which they got almost like 2 million subs, right? Like, when you talk about Cool Kicks, like, these videos were so popular at one point, like going to Cool Kicks was almost like a part of a new rapper's promo rollout for a new album they were dropping or something like that. The videos were that popular, it's like you're about to drop a project, pull up the Cool Kicks, it's gonna do millions of views, right? So it was kind of that type of a vibe, right? But this is back when like resale was booming, right? Since then, it's not really the same as it once was during the big resale boom, which we saw a whole bunch of these sneaker resale shops opening, which in just a short time span, a lot of these same locations have shut down. You got big names like Round 2, Impossible Kicks, plus more smaller locations and everything like that. So while you got all these resale shops shutting down, you know, they can't do it. You got Cool Kicks, which somehow they've withstood the storm. They're still going strong. Matter of fact, even expanding, seems like they're getting bigger as they're even opening up more locations while these shops are shutting down across the country. So kind of crazy. Now, one thing I have noticed though with Cool Kicks, something that was kind of like a red flag for me was the fact that they started streaming on Whatnot. Like, why would you be over here on Whatnot, like begging the chat, like chat, bodies up, when you got all these successful resale locations? Like, to me, it just wasn't adding up. Plus the whole Whatnot thing and everything kind of gives off like scammy vibes. I'm not saying Whatnot's a scam or anything like that, but just due to the fact that these sellers are like under contract, it just kind of like rubs me the wrong way. And how do I know? Because I was actually offered one of these Whatnot deals, but I'm not in the business to be like a salesman out here like trying to work off commission or anything like that. So I can't really get down with it. Now, during one of these very same Whatnot live streams, right? You got the Cool Kicks guy over here begging everybody, chat bodies up, to actually be surprised. He's over here talking about like, chat, have we been swatted? Like, nah, my boy, this is the real deal. Literally, while they're over here live streaming, bro, on Whatnot, TikTok, something like that, them boys literally got raided during the live stream, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So they even got the record for the arrest. Like, y'all TikTok, Twitter detectives, boy, y'all working overtime right here. So he was actually booked in for a felony. Apparently, some of the staff over at Cool Kicks allegedly was booked as well. So this is a crazy, ongoing, developing story right here, which when you talk about what happened, I mean, I don't really know. I think a lot of the details are gonna pop out soon, but what a lot of people are alleging is that they were over here participating in, selling fakes through these various platforms and everything like that. Counterfeit, early stolen pairs, whatever you want to call it. But here's a scene from the crime allegedly, where you got a whole bunch of pallets, cases of Nike products, which I know that would make sense, as far as them selling like fakes and all that. That's what everybody's kind of jumping to conclusions, saying that they're reps, they're UAs or whatever. But I kind of have a theory, right? You know what I'm saying? When we talk about this right here, I kind of have a theory, right? Maybe it was Nike putting in a call, because remember how we're seeing like all of these early bulk pairs being sold all throughout YouTube, Whatnot, these various live streaming platforms, like all in front of our faces, right? We know Nike, they're cracking down on it because at the end of the day, it affects their bottom line. They're trying to protect the integrity of their brand. We've heard of pairs being stolen through various supply chains, being stolen off the freight trains. You got Nike employees at the warehouses redirecting packages, those being intercepted and then sold in bulk. And of course, you got the whole Project Blitz warehouse raid and everything like that. So I'm just saying it could be a case like that. Remember, these people are doing this all on live, right? They're over here getting bulk pairs of shoes early, selling them in advance, all on YouTube. They're doing it right in front of our faces. So maybe it was a call from Nike, to try to crack down on this, because like I said, at the end of the day, it does affect Nike's bottom line. So we'll see how everything develops. Of course, you already know this is like a break-in thing. More details are gonna pop out, but I'm intrigued, man. And as far as the latest update, it looks like the Cool Kicks owner and a few of the employees which were arrested have actually been released from jail. And then I guess they got a court date in a couple of weeks. So I guess we'll see how things play out. I'm not one to ever wish like any type of bad energy or like jail upon anybody or anything like that. So hopefully it's all just a misunderstanding. Everything's legit. And you know, we'll look back on this as just like a big misunderstanding or something like that. But the way things are playing out with all these early pairs, the bulk sales, all that, everything happening in front of our faces, the fact that they're over here selling stuff on Whatnot when they got these resale shops, like, to me, it's too many red flags. And while I want to give Cool Kicks and everybody the benefit of the doubt, like, I don't know, man. Like, to be over here on Whatnot, begging everybody, chat bodies up, like, just something, it's just off to me. Like, resale ain't what it once was. Like, how many resale shops do you guys know that have been shut down, right? So, something ain't right, bro. For these shops to be, like, running, operating, getting bigger, opening up new locations while resale isn't what it once was, I don't know, man. Something's kind of strange. But the fact that it's Cool Kicks, like, people look at Cool Kicks, like, when they go to the West Coast, they feel like it's an essential place you got to visit. Like, people look at Cool Kicks as, like, say if they were in New York, they got to visit, like, the Statue of Liberty. They look at, like, Cool Kicks as, like, a sneakerhead, like, famous, like, monument or something that you got to visit. So it's kind of wild, man. Let me know what y'all think about this one right here. Hopefully we'll hear some good news. But like I said, man, too many red flags, bruh. But definitely came up watching a lot of these shopping and Cool Kicks videos, bro. So it's just wild to see, like, one day everything can be sweet, the next day everything messed up. And for all the people that work at Cool Kicks, you know, like, hopefully they're straight. Hopefully everything works out. That's all I could really say. So jump in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. If y'all enjoy the content, man, consider subscribing. And I would just say a warning for everybody out here, like, don't be putting all your business out on YouTube. Like, it's just evidence for the feds, for law enforcement to just pile up cases on you guys. And bruh, like, if this is happening with Cool Kicks, my guess, we might see some other people getting cracked soon as well. So drop your feedback, man. I'll catch y'all next time, man. JATV. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out, y'all. Love, this is wild.
Chat? What the fuck was that?
Stay safe, stay blessed. Oh, don't do it. Stay safe, stay blessed.
What is that? Here? Chat? I don't know. What the fuck just happened? Did somebody swat us? I'll be back, chat.
Stay safe, stay blessed.
Is it really? It was a prank.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Stay safe, stay blessed. JA.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe.